Hello, everyone. Mark Gilliard here for AIM Country Music Television. Today, I'm pleased to introduce a very special guest, bringing us a little country music straight out of Florida, the very talented Andy Pursell. He's been recognized as favorite new country artist by the Tampa Bay Music Network, and he has shared the stage with Neil McCoy, Clay Walker, Montgomery Gentry, and John Michael Montgomery. His set list for a typical concert includes his original music, but also includes songs stretching from Hank Jr. to Prince. Andy is here today to talk about his song, Right Amount of Wrong. Let's get him in here right now to talk about what might just be your new favorite song. Andy, thanks for coming on the show today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Well, I guess I'm really ready to jump right into it. I'd love to give you a chance to give the audience a bit of a resume. Just take a few minutes and share your journey with us.
Yes, I'm a lineman by trade. I work power lines. I have been for years, and my whole music journey started with a song. I wrote a song, and everything just took off from there. And they say that in Nashville that your journey will start with a song, and indeed it did. And everything has just blossomed from there. And I uh, I wrote a song called "The Fans," which is out on all platforms right now, and it was just an experience that I was thinking of what a fan would go through at an event. And it was some of the feelings that I was feeling at these events, and you can hear it and you can understand what I'm talking about. It's like an anthem. And I was chasing down a studio just to record one in my life and just say I did it. And I wasn't even planning on recording any or being a musician at all. I was just gonna just do it on my own, and everything just took off, man. A power line fell down in the guy's yard on
Yeah,
Tropical Storm Debbie in 2012,
sure.
and the guys I work with, they called me midnight. I remember what tree I was trimming, and they said, "Hey, man, we found you a studio. This guy's got a 5-star studio at his house, and we got his card." So I called him, man. We hit it off. He started a music foundation, and I started playing with the foundation, just setting up acts, bands, and
Oh,
playing
wow.
farmers markets and learning a lot about the music business, and
Right.
really started taking it all in, doing it part time. As I was a lineman, you work tons of hours,
Yeah, exactly.
so I was juggling it back and forth, and he started a music foundation. His name's Dale Couch, and he was helping out all artists of all ages, just to help you get out there, record a CD, just kind of
Yeah.
feel that experience. And one of the foundation members was the American Idol guy that got cut in 2014. His name was Sam Wolf,
Yeah,
and that was the time I was climbing, and that's pretty big to be on a show and be cut number 5. And
it is.
um, and here we go. I went from farmers market and outlet malls playing into a homecoming concert opening up for Sam, coming to a big civic center in Bradenton, Florida, and it just kind of blossomed from there, man. I started a band a little after that, and got some more songs under my belt. The band I've had now a little over 7 years. We've opened up for 12 national artists,
Wow.
and things have just been progressing. Just picked up another big show coming up this month or November, so we're going to be opening up for a couple of headliners there. So
That's
yeah, it's
awesome.
been pretty awesome, man.
So, what was that experience like going from being a lineman to suddenly being in front of a big audience? I mean, were you kind of prepared for that, or was that just disorienting as it sounds?
Man, I could write a book about this whole journey. Everything is just, these opportunities don't come around a lot, and I
Yeah,
don't want to look back and say, man, I wish I took those opportunities, because I had the chance to.
right.
And things, from being in power lines, I really think that it helped me progress as a more of a entertainer, kind of where you can control an audience,
Mhm.
and I'm comparing it to as a foreman on a line crew.
Sure.
So you gotta know what you're doing. You got to be a leader, right?
Mhm.
And then entertaining, when it's your time, you got to lead,
Right.
right? And lead your fans to an experience that they'll never forget. So I went into say I was on a safety committee. I was in a bunch of, so you got a picture of linemen. It's a big brotherhood of
Right.
guys and
Sure.
girls too now. And I was ahead of the safety committee. I'm sitting in a room with 30 guys once a month, me and another guy, presenting these safety meetings. So it kind of prepped me for speaking and running slides, and just I really think that was a base platform from what I'm doing now, to entertaining and just put the
Yeah.
music to lead in the audience, and here we go.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think I ever thought I'd hear that, being a lineman led to being a good entertainer. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's pretty fantastic. I like it. Well, the song we're talking about today is Right Amount of Wrong. It's part of the Waterfall series of releases you're doing throughout 2023. This is something I'm really a fan of, releasing a song at a time rather than an entire album at once. It gives your fans that continuous feed of content to look forward to. Tell us what we should be looking for over the next few months.
Well, you got I went to Nashville last August, and here we are a year later, and I went up there with 6 songs. And I was in Nashville for 9 days and recorded in the studio for 8 days. And it can tell you how much work we put inside six songs.
A marathon.
Man, working dark to dark. And I work with Mark Dreyer up there in Nashville, and that dude is phenomenal, man. Guitar player and producer, and we put together this elite A session players, man, out of Nashville. He said it was 17 years since he's had this group of guys together, as a band to, do our sessions.
Sure.
And these guys are pros, man. And a lot of people don't give them the credit they deserve. And they're on the radio now. You hear all their instruments, what they play, their creativity, you hear it daily. And I'm so honored to have these guys on our record. And this is the first time I've ever reached out to Nashville songwriters for a few songs. I had a few under my belt, and I wanted to get a couple more before I went up there, just to try something different and network with other writers. And my sound man locally where I'm from, Arcadia, I was talking to him. His name's Jody, and Jody was telling me, he said, "Man, I know a songwriter that we're friends with, and maybe you can talk to him and see what he's got." And I called him up. His name's Terry Dennis. He said, "Man, I've been writing for 30 years. I got 4 filing cabinets full of songs, and go in there and check and see if you like any of them." And man, he had a whole bunch of great songs. He used to write with Tim McGraw and Tracy Lawrence back in the day, Daryl Singletary. Like, when you hear these songs, they have that vibe, that 90s country vibe, that we're missing today, a lot of it,
Yeah, we are.
He definitely, he said, "Man, help yourself." And this song, Right Amount of Wrong, when I heard the demo of it, I really liked it, and I let my wife hear it, and she was like, "Oh, that's a good one, man. It's got to do with a girl." And it's really catchy song. It's got a really good dance vibe to it. And we actually took it to the studio, and I had this in mind. I wanted to do a Bellamy Brothers throwback of like Redneck Girl with a little Footloose. And man, these guys made it come to life, man. And probably some of those guys have played with Bellamy Brothers, on records and stuff.
Probably, yeah.
They made this song come to life, and we brought it out to studio, and then we did a full-blown major music video for this song. It's on YouTube, and we released that on a platform called Country Rebel. It's an apparel brand, and
they're huge.
They got like 9 million followers on Facebook, and we had a great opportunity to release that song on that platform and share it with their audience. And man, it's been doing really well. It's got over 100, almost 130,000 views on it. It's on YouTube and as well, and
that's incredible.
Country.
Yeah.
And so we've been pushing it, and the music video was filmed in my hometown. Arcadia is known for its oldest rodeo in the state of Florida. They call it the granddaddy of them all. And it's known, our town is known for orange groves and cattle mainly. And you can see a lot of the images in the video, on the main street. And
yes,
I tell people, if you watch this video, you're going to see a little bit of urban cowboy. You're going to see some Dukes of Hazzard, and you're going to see some Coyote Ugly. So if you put all them together, this is what you're going to see. So you're going to catch the iconic vehicle in there. You're going to catch Uncle Jesse. You're going to catch a gas station. You're going to see the mechanical bull, like an urban cowboy in the bar. And it's all about this girl who's knocking everybody's heads off and just turning them around in their chairs, man. This girl is amazing. We did auditioning for actresses, and I work with a good buddy of mine, Jared Allen, with Crazy Horse Productions. He's been a part of all my music videos, and he's just a really good friend. And when I told him about my ideas on this song about the Coyote Ugly, Dukes of Hazzard stuff, and he was like, man, and we just put our heads together. About 3 weeks, we come up with this whole game plan, and we brought in 35 people on production crew. We had 6K cameras.
Wow.
We had all these actresses come in, and they hit it out the park, man. I couldn't ask for a better team.
No.
Being independent, and grabbing these artists, it was pretty awesome. We had, I mean, from all the businesses in my hometown of, the hotels, you had to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a shuttle bus, and all these businesses just reached out and helped us. And it was just amazing experience we did.
Well, and it came up with a great final product too. He did a really good job. Well, everybody that was involved did a good job. How about we play the video right now?
Yeah, go ahead. It's pretty cool.
Perfect. You're watching Andy Pursell's video for Right Amount of Wrong on AIM Country Music Television.
Country 104.5, Mark in the morning here. That was the conversation with Waylon Jennings and Hank Williams Jr. I wish I could have been in the room for that. But you don't have to wish to be in the room for this. Tonight, Rattler's Old West Saloon, Andy Pursell and his guys will be down there. Get down with the get down. Put your best clothes on. Head on down there for a great show. 7 p.m. Rattler's Old West Saloon, Andy Pursell.
Andy, what are you doing back in town?
Hey Jay, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
We're gonna be down at Rattlers tonight at 7 o'clock.
Oh, tell Dee and the boys that I said hi.
I'll definitely do that.
Oh, Andy, be sure and tip JC.
Oh, I won't forget.
I'm sure proud of you.
We'll see you later. Thanks, Jed.
She'll get down and dirty, she ain't afraid to work. She leaves a few unbuttoned when she wears that flannel shirt. She's got a certain smile when she wants to play. You know she drives me crazy with her not-so-lady ways. Sunday dress just a little too tight, skinny dipping in the broad daylight. That girl turns me on. She just the right amount of wrong for me. Dash her trash, talking sexy, walking. She's so awesome, she's the perfect blend of nice and all the innocence with a touch of sin on her own. She's just the right amount of wrong. She gets a little flirty in the back view of a church, and when she's feeling frisky, she won't clean up dirty words. She's like a margarita with an extra shot, and when she starts to lose her cool, it's bound to get real hot. She throws me a curve with a body of hers, rocks my world with a denim and pearls. She's got me stringing along. She gets the right amount of wrong for me. Dash her trash, talking sexy, walking. She's so awesome, she's the perfect blend of nice and all the innocence with a touch of sin on her own. She's just the right amount of wrong. She's not like any girl I've ever known. Her twisted and her thinking with a mind of her own. She's unpredictable, that girl's hard to read. She does things differently. She gets the right amount of wrong for me. Dash her trash, talking sexy, walking. She's so awesome, she's the perfect blend of nice and all the innocence with a touch of sin on her own. She's just the right amount of wrong. She's just the right amount of wrong for me. Dash her trash, talking sexy, walking. She's so awesome, she's the perfect blend of nice and all the innocence with a touch of sin on her own.
Now that is a happy song. Good job.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. While we're talking about songs, you have a new release, a breakup song called Me, Myself, and the Tide that we should also mention. It's a country song with a little bit of a Caribbean flavor. It's available on all the platforms, so I'd recommend everybody check it out. But you give us the pitch to set it up, the appetite here.
Yeah, so this is another song I reached out to Nashville writers. So I'm a brand ambassador for Salt Life, which is a huge apparel company and a lifestyle. Especially down here in Florida or any saltwater surrounded areas, you're going to see it. I was on a radio tour these last couple months, and I saw the stickers everywhere.
Oh yeah, they are.
And they have everything from sunglasses to coolers to swimsuits to all kinds of stuff. And the brand ambassador started with a song I wrote called "Living in the Salt Life," and we pitched it and become the ambassador for them. So in my searching for new songs, I wanted to have another Salt Lifers song that relates to the brand. And this song was pitched to me, and I was listening to it, and the hook in this chorus is really catchy. And that's one of the main reasons why I got this song, because it's just I vision the crowd singing it, and swaying back and forth, maybe with a cold drink, and just making memories with this song. It's about this guy that gets a one-way ticket, a first-class seat he can't afford, and he's breaking up with his old lady, and he's heading to the beach in Mexico, and he's not coming back. I mean, he's just got him a cold drink and salt and lime, and it's all about him, just him and the tide. That's it on this beach. And Judy Class, Joe Hansen, and Victoria Banks is a main writer in Nashville.
Okay. Yes.
They brought this song to me and really did well with this, and took it in the studio, and the pedal steel of Mike Johnson, who's tours with Reba. This guy is just amazing. You can hear that Caribbean sound he hit with the steel, and just did a really good song take on the song. I mean, when we brought it out of the studio, I was like, man, that is great. And I've had, we've released it out on streaming platforms right now, and it's up to 80,000 streams right now.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's doing really well, and we're very excited about this song, and can't wait to keep playing it live to the audience. And pretty. If I can get the crowd prepped for it, they'll catch on real easy with the chorus, and they'll sing it right back. It's pretty fun to sing.
Well, this one really fits you too. This is right down your alley. We don't have a video for this one, but would it be okay with you if we just give the audience, just the taste of it before we go on?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here it is.
I got my bags packed, I kick my seat back. I can't afford it, but I'm alright with that. Hey, yo, I wanna be where the horizon is wide. What can I say, yo? It's hard to be low when the sun is so high. Salt on the rim, salt on the breeze. There ain't no salt running down on my cheeks. From a goodbye, taking my time, twisting a line, just me, myself, and the tide.
Yeah, I like it. That's a great song. Yeah, and it does fit you all the way. I mean, it goes right in with your Salt Life stuff and with your Florida, and I don't know.
It's definitely got that vibe, man. Maybe put you in vacation mode.
It's hard to be sad about the breakup listening to that song.
Definitely, man. That's a song you want on your boat playlist or your beach playlist,
It is. Everybody get that on there. Well, I was reading over your set list. You've got Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Jason Aldean, Hank Jr., all ones that I expect to be there. But you also have ZZ Top and Prince and Leonard Skinner. I'm assuming your shows are kind of a party right out of the box.
Yeah, right out the gate. I'm the type of person when I go to a show, I want to experience and dance. And it's in my soul to be out there and and share an experience that you'll never forget. That's the whole reason why I do this, make memories and have fun. Right. And with the songs that we choose, we do a lot of musical medleys, and with Southern rock and the pop Prince song, and a lot of memorable soul feeling songs that move you. And I call it musical punches. I love throwing musical punches to the crowd and just kind of change it up. It shows how versatile the band is, and it's not just a straight jukebox sound. It's we can move all over the place, with different music. So our shows are on fire, man. It's right out the gate. And you won't want to sit down, I'll guarantee that.
Well, before I let you sneak out of here, tell us where to find this party, online, on stage, and where we can buy all the music or listen to it.
Yeah, Andy Pursell Music is music.com is my website. I spell my last name Pursell. YouTube, all the major platforms to listen to music. We're out there, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the main social media platforms. Anywhere, anything music related, if you Google my name, Andy Pursell, you'll see it out there. And, we're all over the place.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, Andy. It's really been good getting acquainted with you today.
Yeah, thank you, AIM Country, man, for giving this great opportunity. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Pursell. So what do you guys think? Is Right Amount of Wrong going to be your new favorite song? This has been Mark Gilliatt for AIM Country Music Television. Thank you for watching.
That girl turns me on. She's just the right amount of wrong for me. Dash her trash, talking sexy, walking. She's so awesome. She's the perfect blend of nice and all the innocence with a touch of sin.